बहुत बढ़िया जी तुसी सुनाओ ठीक ठाक सब
हाँ जी बहुत बढ़िया. The weather seems brilliant down there.
It's beautiful here it's sun's out
That's great. So first of all, tell me where are you right now, because we saw snaps in the UK, then we saw snaps in India. We were a bit confused कि तुसी हैगे कित्थे हैं?
मैं Brampton है जी my house chilling in my backyard
Okay. Cool.
I'm in Toronto right now yeah
How has it been? So Corona time चल रहा सीगा and the pandemic has kind of shut down everything. So किवे दा रहा time? Obviously you can work from home and you work from home as well because you've got a studio. So किवे दा रहा like this whole process for you?
बहुत ਵਧੀਆ ਰਿਹਾ I think these past 2-3 months family ਨਾਲ ਜਿੰਨਾ time spend ਕੀਤਾ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਕਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ especially the past 2-3 years we've been really busy with music and traveling right
Yeah.
So family ਨਾਲ time spend ਕੀਤਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਲੱਗਿਆ and I think now finally in Toronto things are opening up ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਖੁੱਲਣ ਲੱਗਿਆ and we're out and about now you know
Yeah. How's the little one doing?
He's good. He just went upstairs. I was gonna try to bring him in the.
Yeah, you should definitely bring him in the live if you can.
Yeah, if he comes down, I'll definitely bring him in the live.
He's walking around now, so he's
yeah. He's actually parson the birthday. He's gonna be 2 saal da hoye na.
That's so good. So, are you doing anything? Because we know that you always celebrate his birthday quite.
Yeah. We're just gonna do like because of Corona, we're gonna do a little backyard function with the family.
Yeah.
सारे जाने family backyard इकट्ठे होंगे and just do a little bit more privately this year because of the whole virus thing, you know.
Yeah. Deep, you've been doing great in the industry. Like obviously you've been in it for so long. कितना time हो गया हम थोनू industry दे विच. You also used to like you started singing. I remember that video with you with that green outfit. I still remember it really.
Yeah.
So industry जो है बहुत change हो गई है. For you, what has been the biggest change for you?
The biggest change for me is I think social media. Loki, they're really active online. As artist, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ active ਹੋਣਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ social media ਤੇ Snapchat ਤੇ Instagram ਤੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਤੋਂ ਬੜਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਘੱਟ ਹੁੰਦਾ like I try my best but that's I think the most hard part for me ਸਾਰੇ ਪੁੱਛਦੇ ਬਾਈ ਤੂੰ Snapchat ਨਹੀਂ ਪਾਉਂਦਾ ਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦਾ ਕੀ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ you know what I mean so I try my best ਜਿੰਨਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਜਿੰਨਾ live ਵੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ I try my best but ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਔਖਾ ਚੀਜ਼ ਉਹ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ social media.
Yeah. And so, obviously, in this pandemic, everything was down and stuff. But did you create some new music? Were you working on new projects and stuff during this as well?
Yeah. Well, I've been working on lots of new projects. ਤੇ ਬਾਬੀ ਦੀ ਮਿਹਰ ਨਾਲ ਹੁਣ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਖੁੱਲ ਗਿਆ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਤੇ ਸ਼ੂਟਾਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੋ ਜਾਣਗੀਆਂ so we're going to start shooting the videos and hopefully the songs start coming out back to back, you know.
ਸਭ ਤੋਂ interesting ਚੀਜ਼ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਇੱਕ last year ਸਾਨੂੰ last year to like I think 2 years now you've been working with a lot of young talent. So बहुत सारे young talent. We've seen J-Track, Manna Music. They're all working with you, and they're very, very young as well. So they're only like under their 20s. What's the inspiration behind that? Are you trying to bring like the younger generation into it and like help them, give them a platform?
The thing, Rajdeep, when I started, right, my first album came out in 2007. I think that was the first time 2008 it came out. Although especially in Canada ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੀਏ there wasn't a lot of support like there wasn't a lot of media or if ਜੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੀ help ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਸੀ there was no like artists here that would be able to help another artist, you know what I'm trying to say, or give guidance. So now Bobby Di Merna, like we've done everything and what we're trying to do is especially with the label Roll Music Gang is getting the talent at Toronto that we know are good. We're trying to give them a platform to pursue their dreams, so if they want to work with big artists, if they want to release music, we're able to do that now. So we want to not just hold it and say, oh, I want to do everything, but pass it on to everybody else, what I mean.
Yeah. And they've given massive hits. So to see the guidance, when they produce it, are you the one that's like always telling them like do it like this or do it like that?
Yeah, it's a teamwork, right? So the sare studios like we have a studio here and every person on the team has a key to the studio, so he can go anytime to the studio, do whatever they want, and we're always there together. So if one producer needs help from another producer, we're there to help each other. If they need guidance from us, me, Parma, or anybody else on the team, we're there to help them. Or if they need help with music making, I'm there to guide them if they need anything. So we're always doing things together. It's like a teamwork thing.
That's great. So you've talked about support क्योंकि इतने ज़्यादा artists भी आ रहे हैं in the industry. Support बहुत ज़्यादा मिल रही है नवे talent movie. They get in a platform. It's quite easier to release a track in my opinion anyway. क्योंकि तुसी अपनी social media पे भी पा सकते हैं, है ना? You can start your own YouTube channel, post it there, and one day or another it will be heard. But in the industry for you guys, like jehde bahut time to kaam kar rahe ne, do you think the support has increased or it's decreased? Kyunki bahut kuch dekh rahe hain aap social media te, har ek do din aap dekhde hain koi controversy chaldi hundi hai do artistan de vich. So for you personally, do you think it's like the pressure's increased, just support nahi hai inna?
मैं to be honest मैं बड़ा involved नहीं हुंदा चक्करां दे विच, but I think ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੰਮ ਕਰੀ ਚਲੋ, like for example you're a host, right? You do a lot of things, right? ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਦਾ ਕੰਮ ਸੱਚੇ ਦਿਲੋਂ ਕਰੀ ਜਾਓਗੇ, you get to where you need to be. So I don't think doing controversies and all that stuff is beneficial in the long run. Maybe in the short term, but just work hard. I believe in working hard and going through the struggles, and मेहनत करके सारा कुछ मिल जाता, so you can do anything you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You've struggled quite a lot as well. So to see the bahut time you've been in the long run. First you were like, you've always been producing your own tracks, which is like, the best part. So for you, aajkal struggle period na hunda nahi kise artist da, hunda bhi a kayan de nahi hunde. We've seen that overnight stars bhi ban jande ne. Do you think people like, because music's kind of fading away, like music got like fade ho raha hai. There is good tracks coming out as well, but everybody's in the game to be famous or something. Do you think it's harder for you as a producer and like as a music producer when you have like artists coming in and they, that they maybe need more training?
Yeah. मैं ट्राई करता हूँ ना शुरू ਜਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਆਰਟਿਸਟ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਐਂਦੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਕਾਫੀ ਵਾਰੀ ਹੋਇਆ ਸਟੂਡੀਓ ਵਿੱਚ, ਲਾਈਕ ਸੇ ਕੋਈ ਆਰਟਿਸਟ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਗਾਣਾ ਕਰਨਾ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਕਈ ਵਾਰ ਮੂੰਹੋਂ ਚ ਨਿਕਲ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਬਾਈ ਵੀ ਮੈਂ ਹਿੱਟ ਗਾਣਾ ਕਰਨਾ, ਸਟਾਰ ਬਣਨਾ, ਵੀ ਆਈ ਵਾਂਟ ਟੂ ਬੀ ਫੇਮਸ, ਵੀ ਵਧੀਆ ਗਾਣਾ ਚੱਲ ਜੇ। ਸਾਡੀ ਐਡਵਾਈਸ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਆਹੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਸਾਡੀ ਤੇ ਸਾਰੀ ਟੀਮ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਦਾ, ਬਾਈ ਦੇਖ ਅਸੀਂ ਗਾਣਾ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਕਰ ਦਾਂਗੇ, ਬਟ ਵੀ ਕੈਨਟ ਗਾਰੰਟੀ ਇਟਸ ਗੋਇੰ ਟੂ ਬੀ ਅ ਹਿੱਟ। I know you can do $50,000 video, you can get the biggest producer, you can get the biggest writer, but ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਕਿਸਮਤ ਹੈ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਕਰੋਗੇ, ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪਸੰਦ ਕਰਨਾ, ਉਹਨਾਂ it's about your luck, you know what I'm trying to say? So we can't sit here and guarantee that we're going to make you a star. ਆਪਾਂ ਇਹ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਵੀ ਲਾਈਕ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਕਰੀ ਚੱਲੋ, ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਏ ਨਾ ਸੋਚੋ ਵੀ ਹਿੱਟ ਹੋਣਾ, ਬਸ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਕਰਕੇ ਗਾਣਾ ਰਿਲੀਜ਼ ਕਰੋ, ਜੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਚੱਲਿਆ ਤਾਂ ਅਗਲਾ ਕਰੋ, just keep working, right? Don't think that you're going to be a star overnight. That's my thinking, that if the first doesn't work, try the second doesn't work, just keep going, you know what I mean?
Har ek brand de naal jada ek message joined hunda hai, like Royal Music Gang probably has their own message and their motive where they want to see themselves. So is that what you're trying to promote with Royal Music Gang as well? Is that what RMG is doing?
Well, everybody has their own way of thinking. For us, it's all about teamwork, especially if you look at all the music that I have done or things that I have sung, like Up and Down, Aage Nahi Below Time, now Come and Go. I always try, especially songs that I sing. I'm not talking about music, but when I try to sing a song, I try to, like Vaj Fakiran Di, I try to sing songs with some kind of message in it, just because I like those kind of songs personally. So yeah, positivity is for sure one of the things that are always at the top of my list for when I'm singing. But as a music, you have to be versatile. You have to be able to do everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Commercial track karna sokha hai ya fir the track that the artist likes themselves,
like for example, I don't know if you heard my song Bombay to Punjab, right? That song was something out of my comfort zone. I don't really do commercial music. I don't really do those kind of songs like but oh babi di mere naal, like that song and Pagal, ਵਧੀਆ response ਮਿਲਿਆ ਸੀ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ, so that gave me the ਹੌਸਲਾ that maybe I can sing these kind of songs and maybe people will like these songs, right? But ਉਹ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ I always try to do messages songs and try to stay in my comfort zone,
yeah. ਤੇ ਕਈ ਵਾਰ ਆਰਟਿਸਟ ਵੀ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਆ, so you've talked about comfort zone. ਆਰਟਿਸਟ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਆ, ਕਈ ਵਾਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਕੰਮ ਥੋੜਾ out of comfort zone ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ and you have to do a collab or something. ਇਦਾਂ ਦਾ ਕਦੇ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਹੋਇਆ ਹੈ ਕਿ it's out of your comfort zone, so you're like, okay, I have to think about it?
Yeah, it happened a lot, but I try my best to try to figure out what I'll sound like on every kind of style. ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ as an artist ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ style ਉਹ it varies, it gets broader, it gets into it doesn't stick to one style, right? So if you try going out of your comfort zone, it's good. ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ, ਨਹੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੱਕ ਪਾਸੇ stuck ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹੋ ਨਾ, especially your mind as a producer or a creative person.
Yeah. Deep, our comfort zone ਤੁਸੀਂ ਗੱਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਆ, and of course you have been working on a lot of albums, but you've also done like the soundtrack of like movies, like ਤੁਸੀਂ shooter movie ਜਿਹੜੀ release ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਆ ਉਹਦਾ soundtrack ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਆ. What's easier, to work on an album or the soundtrack of a movie?
I think for a movie it's easier because they just tell you this is the scenario, this is the song that needs to be done, and make it. Like there's no creativeness behind it. They just well, musically you have to kind of make sure the mood सारा कुछ भी match करे movie नाल, but movie दा थोड़ा सौखा काम है क्योंकि song बनाना, especially नवा artist launch करना, कोई ओनू appreciation मिला, that's a little bit harder because you have to kind of angle the song in a certain way, right?
Yeah. So like of course like you've done the movie shooter or thodi is like gangster type the movie. See, you've done tracks that are quite like hyped up. So was that something quite easy? Like
I like more. I don't really listen to sad songs. Sad gana cut sonda. मैं ज़्यादा hype गाने सुनता. I'm not really a sad kind of person, but I like more energetic songs and more energy songs. Even if you look at the start of my career, like one of my first songs was like Sherana Yari, very aggressive and loud, and I like those energy songs, you know.
Yeah, and like. So, of course, like, we've seen a lot of collaborations from you personally. One of the biggest collaborations and, like, one of the most frequent collaborations is you and Karan Aujla. And we see that quite a lot. You've been working with him a lot. Recently, he's been working with J-Track or Manna or, you know, for the track Shake. But you're always there. Like, I think, we haven't actually heard you guys come together. So, is there another track coming together now?
For sure. Karan is like my little brother. We will always have a family kind of a relationship. So it's more than music. You know, sometimes people just need to take a break and do their own stuff and worry about my family. Especially this Corona situation really messed up everything. So koi travel nahi kar sakta. Karan hori Vancouver rehte, asi Toronto rehne. So usually would be flying back and forth every week before, you know. So because of that, बहुत restriction pੈ ਗਈ ਸੀਗੀ. But for sure, music तो हमेशा होना ही है बाबी दी मेरे नाल ते it's never gonna stop, you know. भाਵੇਂ मेरे नाल होवे, भाਵੇਂ मन्ने नाल होवे, भाਵੇਂ J Track, भाਵੇਂ कोई होर होवे, it's all love everywhere, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And like you said, you guys started together. When Karan actually started his journey, you were the first person that he was working with. Of course, you both have grown a lot from, like, you know, 4 years back when I remember, you know, seeing you guys work together, and now it's a completely different vibe. You guys are, like, you know, the leading artists right now. So it does feel that you guys are doing really well, and, like, you know, when you see the crowd, like, you know, get excited for you guys, is it a different kind of feeling and you're happy?
Like mere liye different experience because I'm like you could say the captain of the ship in the studio trying to make these songs happen. So मैं ਜਦੋਂ like करना studio ऐसा for to see from what he was when he started to the person he is now, it's amazing. And his confidence when he speaks, when he goes to public places, like I'm used to seeing him when he was like 5 years ago coming to the studio and shy to even sing, you know. So when a person grows and builds confidence and प्यार मिलता लोगों को, it's amazing, you know. And God bless him, and I wish him all the success in the future, and I wish he keeps going, even if it's with me, I make the music or not. I wish he all the success in the world, and he goes to where he needs to go. I think he should do a couple films, to be honest.
Well, we have heard that he might be working on something, but it's just not confirmed, right? So, about you, like, you know, you were on tour in India as well, November time, December tak, and you were there for quite some time as well. Then you came to the UK.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
What was
I'm gonna show Ari. Sorry, just cut you off. Ari, say hi. Who's this?
Hello. He's a bit shy from the camera, isn't he?
I say hi. Who's this? Sorry, I just couldn't.
That's so
sorry. What was the question?
Do you see him going into the music?
Yeah, he plays tabla. He sings along to every song. He does everything. You say hi, bye. Okay, he's gone.
Okay, he's definitely not interested in the live right now.
Yeah, he's gone.
So, coming back to the tour, India's tour chal raha siga. How was the India trip this time round? Because obviously the tour was massive.
Yeah. It was good. It was really good. Like I'm more of a behind the scenes guy, so even doing shows and all that stuff, it's hard for me because I was a singer first, but ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦਾ ਪਿਆਰ ਮੈਨੂੰ music through ਮਿਲਿਆ, like people appreciated me, and my name was built from as a music director, not as a singer, right? So like I don't really consider myself a singer. I consider myself as a producer, but I do like to sing because that's what I first started up as, right? Even when I go to these shows, it's still nerve-wracking because it's crazy how much love ਉੱਥੇ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਪਿਆਰ ਮਿਲਦਾ, ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਗਾਣੇ ਸੁਣੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਗਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ, and ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ